Hello, and welcome to another adventure of real life experiences. This week I'd like to talk to you about learning things the hard way. Well, way back when, before the computers became part of our everyday lives, we had to learn something the hard way. We were working on about a 1997 Lincoln Mercury, and it's one of the very first ones had worked on, probably around the year 2000. We pulled it up on the hoist, proceeded to pick the car up in the air, do what we had to do, and we let the car down. As the hoist hit the ground, the car just kept going lower and lower. Pretty soon it was sitting on its tires. Well, of course, we started scratching our heads, wondering what the heck we had done. We got to poking around, making a few phone calls. I learned about what they call the ride leveling system. Seems like Lincoln was one of the very first automobiles to try and help provide some air with their suspension to try and make the cars run smoother. Little did we know that you had to cut off the power to that. Elsewise, if you didn't, when you picked the car up, it decided to deflate the airbags. And again, we learned that the hard way. Well, after a couple of frantic hours placing phone calls, calling people who we thought were smarter than us, we found out that in the trunk there is a switch which you can turn off and then turn back on, and it would fix our problem. So turns out a couple hours of fretting actually went for nothing, but we learned something the hard way, which sometimes can be disastrous, and sometimes it's the best way to learn, because I'll never forget that one.